Hello, everybody. Hold on. I actually like when I start the live a little early, and then I kind of get a jump on the comments, and then I can maybe research some information if I haven't already. So, who was first? Dizelle. No updates for Iowa. I just checked. I couldn't find anything as far as like an ETA or anything like that. So, when I do research on specific states, I look for, like their progress. And ideally, what I'm looking for is I want to know dates. Like, I want to know when they can expect or when they expect that they would be finished program changes, because then you guys will be able to file and then hopefully get paid. So, yeah, just checked Iowa. Couldn't find anything. If you go to their website, what does it say? Their PEUC and PUA are not being paid at this time. If it exhausted on or after December 27th, there will be a gap in payments, and then they will automatically enroll Iowans who are eligible for PEUC and PUA extension. There's no need to call it or reapply for the additional PEUC and PUA weeks. So yeah, that's nothing, unfortunately. So what the heck is going on in New Jersey? Because I did read Jesus, obviously Val, thank you for always being here. So what? So yeah, after I saw your comments, I wanted to do some Google searches. I couldn't find anything what you guys were talking about the commissioners going to be talking on Friday. And the governor said this. Yeah. And what's annoying is the article that I read, apparently Governor Murphy's just like, when they were asked about, can we get a timeline? And his answer was, I hope the answer is soon. I'd like to follow up with you and get to the bottom of it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they just kind of, oh my goodness. They're so far removed, right? Like, how would he even know what the heck is going on? Like, they're so far removed from reality of what we are dealing with and what the unemployment workers are dealing with, meaning like the customer service, right? Like they just have no clue. So yeah, I guess Friday will be interesting for you guys in New Jersey. Val says, so much to tell you. Oh, some went to the news media about New Jersey unemployment and the governor's having a rep from the DOL on Friday. Okay, that makes sense. Oh boy, not a good time in New Jersey. Keith. So yeah, third stimulus. Well, they're still proposing it, right? As of today, Biden is still for the $1,400 stimulus check. However, he may, because there's so much pushback from Republicans of the $9 trillion bill, they want to try to scale that down a little bit. So Biden is talking about still keeping the $1,400 checks, but decreasing right, the income requirement. So the previous two checks, it was $75,000 for a single, $150,000 married. Then after those amounts, then the stimulus check would be prorated, and then eventually it would just phase out if you hit a certain hit a certain amount. So what they're talking about is maybe raising those income a little bit more, so then it really hits people that have been most affected and need the money the most. So yeah, unfortunately, I'm sure it will come, but again, the Republicans, they think it's too high. Democrats think I think the Republicans are proposing like a $600 billion package. So obviously the Democrats think it's too low. So we're pretty much back where we were last year. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it'll happen. It's just a matter of when. So yeah, oh yeah, the Keith. Okay, sorry, you answered it, or you put a couple in here. So yeah, again, that's still Biden's plan. The Republic, or sorry, I should specify what I'm talking about first. So yes, Biden's proposal does include $400 weekly boosts for unemployment. The Republicans actually want $300, so I'm sure that we will eventually get either $300 to $400. As of now, the main differences between what the Republicans want and the Democrats want is the Democrats want to extend unemployment till September 30th, whereas Republicans are looking to extend it only until the end of June. And then, just like we talked about, it would be the Republicans want $300 a week, whereas Democrats want $400 a week. Carl, April 10th for PEUC expiration, I meant. Did you have, oh wait. If I'm on EB now and PEUC expires April 10th, I'm concerned that I will lose PEUC because I'm still on EB. Oh, you know what? No, shoot. Yeah, you know what? You probably will. I didn't even think about that. I won't be too concerned because I do think that PEUC would be extended. But you're right. If you were previously on extended benefits around the time of December 26th, 27th, then yeah, you're going to ride that out until it exhausts in your state, and then you'll be placed on the PEUC. But yeah, you're right. If in the event that they put you on PEUC in April, then yeah, unfortunately. Although with the extended benefits is kind of tricky because the state does have the authority. So when the unemployment rate gets to a certain rate, they can literally turn off extended benefits. So even though you could receive up to 13 weeks or 20 weeks in some states, if the unemployment rate reaches a threshold that is determined by your state, then they can turn that off at any time. And like some states don't give any warning. They'll just be like, hey, by the way, this is the last week you're getting paid for EB. Pennsylvania, they do give a 3-week notice, supposedly, which is kind of cool. So what could happen is you can always get kicked off extended benefits because the unemployment rate is so low, be placed on PEUC, and then if the unemployment rate gets high again and there's no more PEUC extensions, then you can be placed back on extended benefits. Something also to keep in mind is once you exhaust your, I say this differently every time, and you think I'd have it down by now. So when you apply for regular unemployment, your claim is good for a year. It does have an expiration date. And what you should do if you are still unemployed, even if you have programs left over, if you are still unemployed, the process is for you to apply for unemployment all over again. Then the state will then determine, do they keep you on a regular unemployment path, or do you revert back to the program that you were on? So not sure when your year will eventually be up, but just wanted to throw that out there. Zia, filed on Monday, haven't got paid today. Would I have to wait until tomorrow or Friday? So what state are you in, and what program are you? I would think that if you filed on Monday, you definitely would have gotten paid today or definitely this week. But every state is different. At least that's how it is in Pennsylvania. And I think Tin Man actually put like a payment schedule. Like if you file on this day, you get paid on this day. But every state is different. I know in Pennsylvania, if you file on a Sunday or Monday, you will get paid that Wednesday. Although PUA might be a little different. But JJ, PUA paid me today. Oh my goodness, that is amazing. I hope everyone gets there soon. Yes, especially in New Jersey and Iowa too, because Iowa's and Illinois. Those are like three painful states right now, I feel like. Spartacus. Oh, I know, man. New Jersey's just, I know you're gonna have a ton of late fees. I think I heard, if you haven't already tried this, call your credit card companies and maybe kind of work something out. Maybe I did hear, I forget who was talking about that, but it's definitely worth a shot, right? Like even if they could just waive some kind of interest, or especially the late payments. Oh, and don't forget, if you guys, this is totally unrelated to unemployment, but if you guys physically mail out checks to pay bills, just make sure, just be forewarned that the mail is taking forever. And like I did a car payment, and actually I think my bank, I don't know why, but they sent out a check to the car, whoever we pay, and it took literally a month. And in fact, when I noticed that the check hadn't gotten cashed, I called my bank and I'm like, do you see this? And they're like, no. And then I called the car, or whoever we finance it with, and they're like, oh yeah, you're in collections. And I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, I sent a check. It took a month to get there. So just be forewarned that the mail's slow. Tin Man, PUC filed last Sunday, got paid today. Woohoo! So then next week you'll get $300 boost. That's awesome. That's such good news. And thank you for always being here and contributing. I appreciate it. Brenton, how do I get my audited issue off my claim? I think it depends on the message. And obviously, people on PEUC, please correct me, because I do believe that there are several different reasons why. Audited issue. Did you upload your driver's license, social security card, all that good stuff? Yeah, that's a tricky. Does it give you some sort of specific message? I guess I'm trying to ask. Joyce, has anyone paid today? Virginia exhausted PUA. Yeah, I thought that Virginia was paying PUA. Is that what I have on my notes? It was PEUC that they weren't paying. Yeah, PUA is live. So yeah, anybody in Virginia able to get paid for PUA, please let us know. Marco, what's up with extended benefits for Georgia? Oh, you know what? I'll be honest with you. That was extended benefits wasn't anything that I was specifically doing research on, because I just assumed that would be okay. But let me see what I can find. I do have a resource. You know what? Let me see. Okay, let's see. According to federal regulations, if you set up state extended benefits claim on or before December 26th, you'll receive all eligible weeks of extended benefits. Oh, yeah, before going to PEUC. Okay, if you set up extended benefits after December 26th, you will revert back to PEUC. And it doesn't say anything. Wow, this is really long. If you want to check out the resource that I'm looking at, click on, go to the description, which should be below this video. And I did put a link to what I'm looking at. I didn't know that there was a problem. I mean, hopefully what I read, where the heck are my pens? I have like a whole drawer of pens, but I have none on my desk. Well, I have one. I can look into that for you. I don't think that there's, unless maybe they just don't advertise it like Pennsylvania. Like in the beginning, there were issues with EB in Pennsylvania, but of course they didn't advertise it. I just knew because everybody was complaining about not getting paid and not being able to file. Or no, I think they were able to file. They just weren't getting paid. Yeah, I don't. If you later exhaust PUC, oh, never mind. See, what's specifically, Marco, if you can be a little bit more specific, like, did you file not get paid? Are you wondering if you should stay on EB or go back to PUC? Let me know. Be a little bit more specific. Wally, I filed on Sunday for Pennsylvania PUC and nothing was issued yet. And when I try to get on chat, they direct you to email. Okay, so what happened, Wally, was yeah, I got that. I had gotten that as well when I was trying to go through chat. You must have been trying when there was like a slew of people trying at the same time. You probably tried when it was like rush hour for chat. Definitely try in the afternoon because they tend to be a little bit less busy. I did upload a video, I think last Thursday, showing how I was able to get through on chat twice last week. But yeah, definitely get in touch with them because they can definitely fix the issue for you because they did for me. But it all depends on who you get. If you get a rep that says that they can't fix it, then just hang up with them and try to get with someone else because I'm hearing that there are, good reps and bad reps, meaning some people want to help you and some people just don't care or they don't know what to do. And then Marco says, yeah, has anyone from Georgia got anything from extended benefits? So yeah, if you can let us know, that'd be awesome. CC, how are you? CC says, hang in there. Spartacus, I agree. Yeah, Spartacus, we're going to get it soon. Mark my word. Yep. At what cost? At the stress. That's what irritates me the most is the mental stress that this is causing people, right? Like that's the worst thing. Just having to worry about this is the absolute worst thing in the world. Yep. And Tin Man, thank you for the payment schedule. I appreciate that. Brianna, yeah, it looks like we're going to give the $1,400 stimulus and we'll get the $400 enhanced unemployment. Yeah, I think it'll happen. Rodney, no word on Virginia PEUC. Actually, let me just check one thing real quick. No, the target implementation date was supposed to be the end of January, and clearly did not happen. Yeah, didn't. So yeah, I don't have an ETA for PEUC in Virginia, which is another pain point of mine. Ooh, Zai, great question. What if you did it like 6 p.m. Monday? Will it still come on Thursday? I would imagine. I would think so. Yeah, I would say Thursday at the latest, right? Because usually if you file on Monday anyway, like even in the first thing in the morning, it'll come Wednesday. So if you file Monday night, for sure, I would expect it would come by Thursday. Dennis, good evening. Oh, wow, really? 78 degrees in Texas. Wait, what? The House just passed the COVID bill. Wait, what? Where? What? Oh my God. Okay, well, that's good news. Yeah, wow. Okay. I was still Okay. I didn't even know it was going to be brought to the floor. So thank you for that information. And enjoy your 78 degrees. It's like 30 something, and we have about a foot of snow. So yeah, enjoy your 78 degrees. But yeah, I will I will check on the House passing the COVID bill. Okay, Brenton, Pennsylvania PUA, my audited issue is still on my claim from audited issue. Is that like the sorry guys. Let me see what I can find with that. And it's from December 14th. That's really strange. Like, why would they audit? Did you apply for regular unemployment? Maybe first, and they denied you, and maybe they're looking for the denial letter from regular unemployment. It could be so many things, but I can try to, yeah, like let me know if you have like a specific message, because, or does it just say audited? Rick, Wisconsin. What do I have here? Oh, yeah. So unfortunately for PEUC, they're still saying the first week of March. So yeah, it's crazy that there's just a lot of states that are just not on the ball with this stuff. Lubia, thank you for all your job. Thank you for all your job informing us on the hardship. Yeah, no, absolutely. If nothing else, moral support, maybe. I mean, hey, I'm living this with you guys too. We just got paid last week, and I had to contact support. So yeah, I mean, we're it's not fun, that's for sure. Especially when you're trying to look for a job in this economy. It's not fun at all. Terry. Oh wait, hi Terry. How are you? You're welcome. Certified Harris. So I have as Texas paying. If you disagree, or maybe if I have the wrong information, please let me know. Poppy, if I ran out of my regular unemployment, what program do I need to go to from New Jersey? You would then go on to PEUC. However, in New Jersey, they're still having issues with PEUC. In other words, the people that have been waiting for the PEUC extension are still waiting. So, unfortunately, I wouldn't be surprised if it will take some time, unfortunately, for you to be collecting on PEUC. Again, this is definitely information I don't want to say, but I just want to let you know, be realistic and let you know. But yeah, your next program is definitely PEUC. And we have a super chat from Josh. Hey, Josh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. You rock. No, seriously, I appreciate it. Hal from Indiana, PUA sent letters out asking for proof of the income. I took my 1099s for my jobs into one work center, and they faxed them to Indianapolis. Was told I should start getting back pay. You know what? That's amazing that you were able to physically go to one of the work centers. That's awesome. Because again, with the whole mail, what I'm actually going to copy that, and I can share that with other people in Indiana. If I can find Indiana. Oh wow, yeah, that's great. Thank you for sharing that. Because that's probably going to be what will affect a lot of people on PUA in Indiana, right? Lee, Kansas UI this morning said extensions being worked on, no timelines. Let me see what I have. Of course. Yeah, I had that. I don't know if it was the commissioner or governor, but yeah, he just gave a real generic answer. We're talking days and weeks, not months. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. So thanks for that update on Kansas. Paul, any information on Michigan PUA? So I did find, was that Michigan? Oh, no, that's right. It was Illinois. Sorry, I'm getting my states confused. What'd you say? PUA, right? Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. Michigan's still having the site maintenance thing. I'm curious, are you actually able to log into your account? Because who told me yesterday that the Michigan site could be down for 3 to 6 days? But then what I also have is, wait, that's PEUC. You said PUA, right? In the description box below, I do have an update, but it's from a couple days ago, of Michigan PUA. I do have a link to that, and yeah, it says PUA claimants who exhausted their original entitlements and benefits prior to December 26 can now reopen their claim. So, oh, and then it gives you, oh, you know what? I'm wondering if maybe they're like Indiana in that maybe they're not, well, no, they can't do that. I was going to say maybe they're not going to pay you until you upload the requirements, which are actually listed in that link. In fact, I didn't even know this was here. But yeah, it should be paying. But then again, I know that they're also having maintenance. The system's down for maintenance for the next couple of days. So hopefully, okay. So when's Michigan going to finish the system? So I forget who it was. Said starting Monday it was going to be down for 3 to 6 days. So it could last all week. Mike, what happens if you get Fed Ed and not the extra 13 weeks of Congress passed? So if you're on Fed Ed, then you will carry that out. You will stay on Fed Ed until you run out or until California turns off Fed Ed. Then you will be placed onto PEUC until April 10th, unless they pass the next COVID bill. Texas, I think we talked about Texas, didn't we? Yeah, I have again, who was it? Terry. I have Texas as paying. So again, if I don't have the correct information, definitely let me know. But I have them as paying. Oh, Gary, just want to say thank you for what you do. I'm sure everyone appreciates it. Thank you. I love doing it, actually. I really like doing the research, although it's frustrating at times because, we're dealing with people's money, right? And it's just very frustrating, as you know, right? But no, I really like doing it. I wish I could just push a button, have everyone get paid. Gordon, Ohio PUA. So it could be February 6th, or it could be, I believe, a week later, depending on. So again, in the description below, I do have a link to a resource for Ohio. And let's see, if you exhausted benefits in December, then you should be able to certify February 6th. This grid is not hard to, or this grid is really confusing sometimes. Oh, wait, I think that means, System for someone who exhausted. Oh, okay. And I think if you had exhausted benefits before December, then you're looking at February 19th. I think that's what I'm reading. So yeah, definitely get the obviously I don't know which one applies to you, but definitely get that resource in the description for Ohio, Gordon. Josh, I'm on PUA and PA. I have 5 weeks payments to process. There's an issue, I think, the IP scheme system investigation. So I don't have, you haven't gotten paid. I have to do identity verification. I think people were saying that once they uploaded and did their ID verification, that they were able to get paid. I think that's what I read in Pennsylvania. So yeah, sorry, I'm trying to think back. Do your driver's license front and back, your social security card front and back. You might even need to do your birth certificate too. Sorry, it's been a while since I've had to. Shoot, I thought I had this written down. Yeah, I think. Yeah, just make sure you do the ID me as soon as possible. And I'm sure that they'll specify what they need from you. Hopefully that. Yeah, the IP scheme. I have no idea. That almost sounds like. Did you file twice maybe? So again, this is a guess. So your IP could be your IP address. So if you have an issue with the IP scheme, maybe they noted that there was a second application created using your internet, like your IP address. I could be I'm just making a guess. So if maybe you created a second application for PUA. I know that some people had done this and it could cause a delay in getting paid, or if you can send them an email, tell them what happened, or obviously you can always try calling, which we know is impossible. So yeah, there's a couple guesses. So yeah, hopefully one of those helps. Tanya, how are you? I did have a good day. Hope you did too. George, Pennsylvania, finally able to file my weekly claim en route soon. It says extended benefits in status. Yes. Progress. And then you'll hopefully get your extra $300 boost next week. Tim, I haven't heard anything from unemployment about my active issues on PUA. Yeah, which is frustrating. So are you guys seeing like specific messages? Like on Facebook, people will screenshot their back office or their portal, right? And it would say specific like issues. So I'm curious if it actually says something specific for you. Because if it does, then what I could do is search the Facebook groups for that issue and see what other people are doing. And I know that Pennsylvania still is aware of some of the issues that people are having. They're slowly fixing them. So yeah, if you guys have this specific issue that it's saying, I might be able to do more research and help. Juan, good evening. Hope you're doing good. And your family too? Yes, we are. Thank you for asking, or thank you for saying that. Only to let you know, I got my 4 weeks today. Oh my goodness. Isn't that awesome? That's awesome. I'm so happy for you, Juan. That is amazing. It's like we don't ask for much, right? Just pay us. Lisa, you got paid today too. Yay. Oh, that's fantastic. I love it. We're making progress. Yeah, Cece says, I'm happy for you, Juan. Hip, hip, hooray, right? I'm with that. Dirt bike. I'm from Georgia, and I've been locked out of my UI. Have done the ID me, but still can't get in. Wow. Okay. That's really weird. Do they have some sort of like, is it your password? Like, are you able to enter your username and password and try to get in? Or are you totally kicked out? Like, you can't even do that? Um, I don't know. Every unemployment portal is different. Are you getting a specific message when you're trying to log in? If so, then you could be able to maybe change your password on the sign in page. Again, I'm just making guesses here. Obviously, I've never been to George's site, but yeah, if you can, try to contact support and see what the heck is going on. But hopefully, you'll just be able to just like reset a password and hopefully that'll help. But yeah, any kind of error messages or anything you guys get, definitely if you want me to investigate anything. Sorry, I lost my place in the chat. That's helpful to know. Then I can maybe help troubleshoot and become IT support. Oh my goodness. All right. Sorry, Wisconsin for John. What do I have? Oh, that's right. We already talked about Wisconsin. So I have PUAs paying, and then I have PEUC. Could be the first week of March, unfortunately. Mickey, nothing yet on PUA in Philly. 6 claims in. Still waiting for them to resolve the issue by then. It'll be 7 claims. So yeah, again, like I was saying, I know that Pennsylvania PUA does have some outstanding issues that they're slowly fixing, supposedly. So frustrating. And Terry says the update for Virginia says no update. Yeah, exactly. Which is but Gordrum got paid 5 weeks today for Pennsylvania PUA. So frustrating because everyone's situation's different. Lionheart, I'm in Michigan. PUA had to. Sorry, my screen went a little crazy there. Had to give them verification stuff, birth certificate, social security card, etc. to upload. How long does it take for me to get payments? It depends on the state. Unfortunately, in Michigan, they're actually doing updates to their system. So hopefully, I'm not sure what that means. Hopefully, they'll still be able to check things out, even though they're doing updates to the system. In one state, and I can't remember what it was, I want to say either California or Pennsylvania, and obviously everyone in Pennsylvania, correct me if I'm wrong. I think that as soon as they uploaded their stuff, they were at least showing that they could get paid the next day. It was showing their payment as like an in progress. Every state is different, so unfortunately, I don't know that. Tim, oh jeez, I haven't got paid since exhausted my claim on December 5th. I reopened it. It says 3 open issues. How do I resolve it if no one's getting back to me? Sent them numerous emails, and then I read that you were on hold today for an hour. Then they got on the phone. They said hello, and the call got disconnected. I know, isn't that? I wish I knew a better way to. So what happens when there's open issues? Does that mean like you can't even certify? Like well, obviously, like that's probably what it means. So you probably see like click here to certify, then you certify, and then you just can't. I'm assuming maybe that's what it means. Regardless, see, this is so frustrating. I don't know. Obviously, keep on trying to call. Also, I do recommend logging in every single day just to make sure that maybe one day you'll wake up and the issues will be taken care of. I'm sorry, Tim. I don't know what else to say. Um, it's unfortunate because you're going on 2 months now and not getting any money, and it's frustrating because I don't know what to do to help. So I'm sorry about that. Just I have as many phones in front of you as possible and keep dialing. Oh my gosh, it's so frustrating. Uh, Abraham, yeah, I think that's what it is. Okay, Pennsylvania file every time biweekly claim since December 27th. I did not get payment. My program is PEUC. Can you tell me what the reason is? Yeah, it seems like that happened with a lot of people. So I'm on, well, my husband, we're on PEUC. We actually exhausted our benefits prior to December 27th, and I had to call or contact unemployment in order for me to get paid. I know that there's only one outstanding issue with PEUC that they've actually vocalized, that they actually admit, and that is if you are new to PEUC, meaning you were on regular unemployment and you had to get PEUC built starting December 27th. I think that's still like a delay in Pennsylvania. But since you were on PEUC, your PEUC is already built, you're good to go. Yeah, you got to reach out to support. I mean, Pennsylvania does say we'll eventually fix the issues, but I personally don't trust them. I think that they'll fix it for PUA, but for PEUC, I just don't trust them. I did upload a video last week on how to get in contact through chat. I was able to contact them twice last week successfully. Daniel and Ruth, what happens if I run out of regular unemployment? So your next program will be PEUC. Depending on the state that you are in, the state should put you on PEUC automatically without you having to do anything. But then again, there are a few states that you might need to apply for it. But for the most part, hopefully you won't have to do anything. But yeah, as soon as you run out of regular unemployment, you will be placed onto PEUC. Again, you'll get whether it's an email or something in the mail stating, hey, your next program is this, follow these steps or whatever. Although, again, with the mail the way it is, hopefully that is one piece of mail that won't come late. PUA Virginia stinks. Do you know why? I don't. I honestly don't, unfortunately, because that's a lot of these states, right? 300 boost in PA. So they are paying the $300 boost. Just keep in mind that they are paying a week later than when you receive your regular unemployment or your state unemployment. I can't remember for PUA. Does PUA pay a week later too? I know for PEUC extended benefits, regular unemployment they do, but I can't remember for PUA. So yeah, like I'm on PEUC. We got paid PEUC last week because I had to contact chat. And then this week we got the $300. And Tin Man did as well, I think. I know you got your PEUC, but I think you said you got your boost. Arrow, I'm in PA. My PUA says they both say disqualified, but I got paid for all of, what was that? Sorry, guys. If I look at this stuff long enough, then I start to get confused. So disqualified. Oh, okay. That's right. So they were showing that disqualified message when PUA wasn't 100% built out yet. Like the extension wasn't 100% Yeah, billed out. Okay, so it looks like, okay, did you exhaust your benefits on December 19th and December 26th, or were those weeks that you know for a fact that you should have gotten paid? If you had already collected 39 weeks prior to December 19th, then you are disqualified for those 2 weeks because you can only collect 39 weeks in the year 2024 PUA. However, if you know for a fact that you should be paid for those weeks, you're going to have to reach out to regular unemployment, or not regular, you have to reach out to PUA unemployment, or you could probably just send them an email and say, hey, pay me for these weeks or whatever. But considering it says disqualified, from top of my mind, I would think that you had exhausted PUA prior to those 2 dates, and that's why it says disqualified, because they're saying you're not allowed to collect these 2 weeks because you already collected the maximum amount. But again, if those weeks, you know for a fact you should get paid for those weeks, then you'll have to reach out to support and see how you can get paid. Kevin, Philadelphia keeps saying down for maintenance. Really? Is that for PUA? Let me see. Yeah, and you know what? It's a shame that they don't give us a heads up of when they're doing this stuff, right? All right, so far so good for PUA. Oh my gosh, the captures are stupid. All right, so as I'm waiting for that, I'll let you. Oh yeah, I'm actually able to get in the PUA portal. So you could be maybe hitting a server where maybe they're doing maintenance on. You could try to log in using another browser, and you might get hooked up to a different server. So try that, unless you're on the regular unemployment side. I could see if I can get in there as well. I'm not sure which side you're. Oh man, that's winter. Yeah, yeah, definitely try a different browser. Rick, got my 4 weeks this morning with a boost. I also talked to HR today. Oh, Rick, you might be going back to work soon. Yay! Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I hope so. Then you won't have to worry about any of this nonsense. Oh, congratulations. Yeah, Cece says congrats too. That's amazing. I'm happy for you. Well, in case we don't see you, thank you for always being here and supporting the channel, and I appreciate you. Yay! Oh, that's exciting. Dawn, I'm in PA2 for 5 weeks. 2 of those weeks still showing as in progress. Dawn, which are you on, PUC or PUA? Did you get paid at all? Have you gotten paid anything at all? Something about his scheme. Brenton, I'm reading your comment. They've already, something about his, that's really bizarre. IP scheme. I'll write that down. IP scheme. I think I have seen that in some people's screenshots, but I don't remember what that is. D. Wright says Michigan is paying PUA. Is that what I have? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, cool. Good. Paying PUA. Sweet. Thank you for letting me know. Oh, Ken was able to apply for PUA here in Michigan yesterday and certify Monday morning. So Okay, no, Ken, that's awesome. I'm glad. But I'm wondering how, if they're doing maintenance issues on the thing. But hey, no, that's awesome. They're pretty quick. That's good. Hopefully you'll get some updates soon and get that payment soon. And yeah, Massachusetts is another state that's so yeah. Unfortunately, I still have that they're paying out PEUC, or I'm sorry, they're paying PUA, but not PEUC yet. They're still working on the PEUC systems. Martin, New York City Retro. Not sure where you're specifically asking, Martin. 100. Does anyone know anything about Virginia? I was getting paid before December 26th, but since I haven't gotten anything, even though I can file, is there anything we have to do, or are we waiting? So in Virginia, PUA is paying out. However, PEUC is not paying out yet. So if you're on PEUC, they're still working on updating their systems. So that would explain why, unfortunately, you're not getting paid, unfortunately, which is awful. From Washington, okay, you haven't gotten any pay or boost. If you're, oh, okay, you're on regular unemployment. Yeah, regular unemployment should be good in every single state. So yeah, you might want to reach out to unemployment support and see what's going on with your claim, if I'm reading that correctly. Annette, I'm in Georgia. Friday will be 21 days. I got an email saying my claim was processed, but no money. My coworker got theirs in 2 weeks. So I'm assuming if they were a coworker, you're probably on the same program, which is good and bad, right? Because it's good because you know that they're paying out, but it's bad because you're like, well, what the heck's going on with my claim? Yeah, I would have to reach out to unemployment support and see what's going on there, unless you can see any issues. So yeah, Martin, no, unfortunately, there's no retroactive 300 or retroactive $600 weekly boost payments for last year, if that's what you're asking. Teresa, PUA PA still says processing, tried to get through, waited 45 minutes and get cut off. Yeah, it must be a thing, right? That they just, it's so frustrating. Yeah, well, hopefully you'll wake up one day and you'll just get paid. Because I've seen that happen to a couple people on Facebook, actually. They were sharing that information in the Facebook group. So hopefully you won't need to reach out to them. Hopefully you'll just wake up and just get paid. That would be nice. So Kevin, apparently New Jersey's just not doing so well. Not doing so well. So for PEUC, so I think they're paying PUA, but for PEUC, apparently there's going to be a statement on Friday. I guess maybe an update to see what's going on. But yeah, I do have that they're paying for PUA, but not PEUC. But things are about to get interesting because people apparently had gone to the news, and I guess the news is, making this a big thing because it is, right? But yeah, that's what I was told by Val and Spartacus. Was Spartacus? No, I think it was someone else. Anyway, so yeah, New Jersey is going to be interesting. May I ask a question? Of course you can, Joel. Joseph P. Pennsylvania portal still down. Yeah, try a different browser and see if that works. Oh, AB saying Virginia office was closed. That's why payment is delayed. Arrow, I'm in PA. Oh, I already read that. Data 3 says it passed a resolution to begin a budget. They passed to begin the process. Okay. So you guys are talking about the COVID bill. Lionheart, what happens when you miss weeks and a few months of certifying? I had some personal stuff going on, but they wanted verification of myself, ID, birth certificate, now waiting on being accepted. So, yeah, so systematically, again, every state is different. As long as you are approved for those weeks, you will get paid. Now, in the system, it could be, maybe after a while they cut off certain weeks or whatever. You'll just have to reach out to unemployment and, just tell them, what happened. You weren't able to certify. And, they could either fix the system so that you can certify, or they can hopefully just certify you over the phone and just pay you back pay for everything. Doug says PEUC PUA extension should have been added. We should not have to fill. Wait, PEUC should be added. We should not have to fill for the extension. If we were on PEUC, they should just add the 11. Yeah, Doug, I agree. So yeah, if you're already on PEUC, yeah, like why would you have to apply again, right? Although some states, not many, but some states are. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. They are telling people to open up another claim, which is silly, right? Data 3 says the bill will, at the earliest, be passed the first week of March. Yeah, which stinks, right? I mean, obviously, the most important thing is they'll pass something, but it stinks because it's going to take them a month to program everything. So once March 13th happens, a lot of us are going to be stuck in this. We're going to have lapse in payments, which is awful. Spartacus. Speaking of Spartacus, here he is. Please, everyone, hit that like button. She works hard on these videos and tries to answer everyone's question. And for this, my family and I want to say thank you. Oh my gosh, you're so sweet. Thank you. Please, everyone, stay safe, stay strong. No, and Spartacus, you too. Thank you for always supporting the channel, always being here, and giving me the updates on New Jersey, which frustrating. But thank you. I appreciate that very much. Martin, no retro from July. Well, Martin's saying it's past the Senate, but I don't. Joseph said PA portal still down. Oh, okay. Glenn saying Murphy appears to be a decent governor. That being said, it is with the extreme sense of urgency that he fixed this issue immediately, or else there's going to be a bunch of, mad New Jerseyans. Glenn, exactly. Like, how can you be governor knowing that 75,000 people are not getting paid for unemployment? Let's see. Willifred, Pennsylvania is paying extended benefits. So yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. Danny, any idea when Ohio is going to get caught up? So yeah, I'm not sure what program you're asking about, but I do have a resource for you in the description. You can check on that. It's specifically for Ohio. Miss Sophia, anyone in Pennsylvania PUA says still processing or open claim issue. I don't know why I have an open issue for one payment in January, then my account got flagged. Processing or open claim issue. Yeah, so if anyone has any insight about that, that would be awesome. Okay, you know what? Sorry. I had to get rid of someone. Emily, did I read that they're going to pay 600 retro, and do you know when? And thanks for all you do. I hadn't heard. That's news to me, to be honest with you. I will look into that, but as of, I was doing a little bit of research today. Heard nothing about it, but yeah, I will look into that. Because I mean, put it this way: the 1.9 trillion package that the Democrats want to pass, the Republicans are giving them pushback on that amount. Now, if they included $600 retro payments from July for everyone on unemployment, can you imagine how much money that would raise the bill? I mean, I'd be okay with it, right? But unfortunately, realistically, I don't see that happening. Joel from California, have a PUA claim waiting for my extension to be applied, 6 weeks behind, get different answers every time I call. Joel, do me a favor. There are two YouTubers. One is Shelly's Millions, and the other one is Ginny Silver. They both deal specifically with California unemployment, because I know you guys are getting some crazy stuff in your neck of the woods. So if you have a maybe specific issue that you can maybe ask them, they both do go live on their channels just like I do. Again, I'm not sure if they'll be able to help you, but they're obviously, since they live in California, and I think Jenny's husband's on PUA, so maybe she might have some more insight into that, more so than what I can get from like a website. So again, I don't want you leaving my channel, but I just want to help. Safi, are you on PUA? I think you are, right? Maybe. You might need to reach out to support, because I had to reach out in chat, or I had to reach out to them by way of chat, and that's how I was able to get paid. And Eileen in New York, not getting any payment yet as well. Oh, you know what? New York should be paying out by now. So yeah, definitely, Eileen. Obviously, I don't know what's going on in your specific situation, but I would definitely get into contact with New York unemployment support, because yeah, from my understanding, they were being paid out. Oh, Denise, for Lionheart, Michigan said it could be 30 days. Go to michigan.gov and you can get updates about PUA. Click on the links for news. All right, I want to do that too. Okay. Thank you for that information. Oh, Denise said also Michigan is up. Okay, cool. So maybe they're done doing the programming, hopefully. Maybe they got done early. Indiana. So should be able to certify for both programs in Indiana. I do have a resource for you if you live in Indiana. This is for TACRA. Go to the description and there's a link for Indiana, but I do believe that you should be able to certify for both programs. So Michigan PUA site is up. Nice. Charlene, you be done. What should I do? Okay. Oh, okay. So your extended benefits is done, Charlene? Is that what you mean? Um, what should you do? So if you're on, you said yeah, extended benefits done. Okay. So you should be, sorry, I'm losing me. Sometimes I start reading ahead in the chat and then I get confused. So your next program will be PEUC. So the state, I'm not sure what state you're in, but they should revert you back to PEUC, or you may have to file for PEUC depending on the state that you're in. But you'll receive some sort of communication, but your next program will definitely be PEUC after extended benefits. Michigan is paying PUA. Oh, nice. Do you write? I'm going to write that down. That is good news. Do you write? Michigan's paying PUA. My wife just received hers backdated to 12/23. 6 checks. Nice. Oh, okay. So it sounds like Michigan's like Pennsylvania. Like some people are getting paid, some people are just having a slew of issues. And Lionheart's been calling them every day. It's always something new. And then Ken was able to certify after just applying for PUA. Yeah, whoever that was Martin that kept talking about the $600 retro. I actually blocked him because I don't think that happened, unfortunately. Oh, benefit, Benton, benefit payment control audit. Yes, what did that say? Yeah, shoot. What does that mean? That sounds familiar, and I can't remember what it was. Benefit payment control. As I go through the chat further, I will see what I can find, because I know that does sound familiar. God, it's so frustrating that I can't remember. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let me just do a search real quick on this page. Benefit. Hold on. I think I'll have something. Oh, okay. So, whoa. Okay, so benefit payment control. Oh, you know what? Why don't I'll just send you this link. So, Brenton, just so, I don't want to take up too much time. I'm sending you a Facebook link, actually in the chat, because someone put a post actually regarding that exact response. So definitely read that, do what it says, and definitely read some of the comments because they might be able to offer some sort of insight with that as well. So check out the chat. I put a link there for you. Rick says, go Sixers. Colin, Michigan, up and running. However, I had to call today and verify additional claim required. Oh my God, both you and Chris talked today. Oh my gosh, seriously? We both ended up phoning in to certify. Really weird. That's awesome. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. You know what? That's awesome, Colin. And you guys met on my channel. No, that's awesome. All right, cool. Thank you for letting me know that Michigan is up and running. So that's specifically for PUA, but I'm wondering if, are they working on like the PEUC side, like system side, or I wonder if Michigan is good to go all the way around for PUA and PEUC. Oh my gosh, that's so funny that you guys talked today. Hey, you know what? I'm glad you were able to certify and whatever works, right? Hopefully you get paid soon. That's so funny. Emily, it's very frustrating to call the unemployment office. Yep, because they never answer the phone. And when they do, they have to transfer you to a supervisor who never answers their phone. I know, Emily. It's so frustrating. Or you get someone that clearly has no idea what they're talking about, or they hang up on you. And yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, Virginia is paying PUA, but not PUC. I think I have that correct. Yes. Don't have any ETA. Oh, and Doug says I've logged into Michigan every day this week, no problems. That's so weird. Yeah, maybe they, yeah, who knows? Or maybe when they're doing the system updates, maybe it's only affecting like a certain section at a time or whatever. Or they're doing it late at night when they're hoping that not many people are trying to certify. So, oh, I already answered that. Mia, Colorado. I don't think we've talked about Colorado today. All right, so Colorado, there's a lot going on here. Do me a favor, in Colorado, I think in the chat, I put a resource in the description. I'm sorry. Do I have one? Colorado? No, I don't. Okay, so I'm going to send you a link in the chat for Colorado simply because it's a lot to read. But the gist of it is if you exhausted PEUC and PUA prior to December 26th, there is no date of when things will be done. So there's no ETA. However, it looks like if you still had weeks left of PEUC and PUA, then you should be able to reopen your claims. And then once reopened, you should be automatically backdated. But yeah, if you live in Colorado, check out the resource that I put in the chat to give you more insight on that. You certified Monday. They told me to pay this week and you're not paid yet. Yeah, you definitely should be. And again, I can't remember if you're on PUA or PEUC, Safi. Oh, Nebraska. I think Nebraska's paying. Yeah, oh no, wait. I have that they're paying. If you find that to be incorrect, definitely let me know. But if you're certifying and not getting paid, then you'll want to reach out to support, see what's going on with your claim. Denise said, Michigan, when you log into claim, click on to correspond, and there will be a letter with what they need from you. Ooh, that's good to know. Okay, so anyone with Michigan issues, wow, that's really helpful. That's really helpful. Denise, you're really helping us out a lot today, so thank you. And I copied that as well, so I can remember to tell people that. Teresa, Pennsylvania PUA, did ID me, driver's license, utility bill, able to certify it, but still processing, no payment yet. Yeah, I'm wondering if someone may have to, I don't know. Yeah, and yeah. It's just like Rick said about Euro, like it could be a glitch that they're trying to fix, right? Yeah, as we know, Pennsylvania PUA is like a mystery. Oh, Society Random. So someone decided to come on the chat and just start spamming that they're retroing $600 payments. So I highly doubt that that is real. So I blocked that person. So yeah, so Teresa, I don't know. Again, I'm hoping that they're fixing, like, from what it seems like, just from doing some research, a little bit of research on Facebook, it's almost like they could be doing chunks of people at a time to pay. I don't know why, but that could be the reason. I'm hoping that you guys that are still in processing will just wake up one day and you'll just see the money there. Because I know you don't want to call them, right? Elliot, I received an email from Pennsylvania Gov telling me the $300 boost was issued on January 7th, but I have not received anything. I hope I get it tomorrow. I don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand either. I don't know if were they paying out back then? Like that early? When did you say? The 7th. Yeah, what program are you on? Because you know what? I don't think Pennsylvania was paying any $300 boost on January 7th. I think it was more like mid-January. But yeah, if you don't get paid tomorrow, obviously you'll want to reach out to support, see what's going on. And Mary cannot check the claim status on PEUC. You're getting an error message. Yes, you know what? Sometimes I feel like the unemployment. Let me see if I can log in real quick. 'Cause I'm already on the page anyway. Sometimes I feel like you log in one day, everything's good. You log in 2 hours later, and why am I able to file? I shouldn't be able to file again, right? Like, jeez. Okay, your checks claim status. That's what you're doing. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Let me see something. All right. I'll go through. Actually, I'll tell you right now if I'm able to log in. I'll let you know 1 second. Oh, Josh said, okay, I did file twice because I thought I had to. No, and a lot of people, okay, sorry. Mary, I was able to access my status information for PEUC. But yeah, back to Josh. You're welcome. No, I know. Well, it's confusing, right? Because a lot of people did file another PUA application because no one gave any direction. So, I mean, yeah, it's not your fault, right? But yeah, from what I've been hearing from people on Facebook is, okay, what I would do now is send them an email. I think it's what UC PUA. Anyway, get the email address. I don't want to say if it's wrong. Get the email address from unemployment and for PUA, send them an email and just explain, hey, I opened up a second claim by mistake. In the meantime, if you have the time, definitely definitely call them. If you have the time, we know how impossible it is to get through. But definitely start up by sending an email, and then what they can do is wipe out the first or the second application, and then that flag will be removed. Tiffany, file back week. Oh shoot, Tiffany, I just lost your. Oh, Darnell, thank you. #1 channel on YouTube. Thank you. Certainly not the most entertaining topic. That's for darn sure. You guys are so awesome. Okay, filed for back weeks to Colorado, then had to do my ID, but my account. Okay, wait, let me go back to Colorado because I can't remember what we decided was going on in Colorado. Oh, that's right. This whole big mess. Okay. Okay. So file for back weeks, Colorado. Then I have to do my ID, my account. You were on PEUC. I found my back weeks Colorado. So you're back on regular unemployment with money left. Okay, so if you had PEUC with money left, you should be able, based on what I'm reading here, you should be able to certify in Colorado. And yeah, and then I would think get paid. It seems like the issue in Colorado is for people that have exhausted their balance prior to December 26th. There are people that are still going to be waiting. But if you have money left, definitely reach out to unemployment support and see what's going on. Rick says, yeah. It's a flip-flop, brutal situation. So Christmas is every Sunday, portal-wise. Yeah, exactly. If you can even get in. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's either Christmas or it's like Halloween and it's spooky, right? It's hit or miss. Michael, I was told I would be part of phase one because I had money left on my account. They had me reapply for regular unemployment, even though I had no W-2s, only 1099s. Oh, okay. And you live in Colorado. Okay. Yeah. You had money, right? You had money left and they told you to reapply for unemployment. Okay. So, yeah, that does make, I would think that you should be able to certify. Or wait, hold on. Yes, you are in phase one. Why would they tell you to reapply for unemployment? Oh, probably just because that's what Colorado chose to do, I guess. Um, didn't happen. Oh, shoot. Yeah, so yeah, unfortunately, I don't know what to tell you. Or I should say, I don't know how to help. The best thing to do, obviously, connect with unemployment and see what's going on. I wish I had an answer, but that doesn't make any sense to me. Because, yeah, you should be getting paid right now. What is CWE? No, I have no idea. That doesn't ring a bell. I could guess, but it's probably be wrong. Schulten, on Sunday, let me file for all my back weeks. Oh, back weeks. Come Wednesday, I got everything. Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. Yay. Oh, and you're in Pennsylvania. That's awesome. Progress. Megan, please like, oh yeah, if you haven't already, please like this video. You can tell we've been on for a while because people are slowly fading off, which I don't blame them. But yeah, if you guys wouldn't mind, give me a thumbs up. That'd be awesome. Jamar, California's paying PEUC. Did I know that? So yeah, I'll answer a couple more and then we will end it. So yeah, thank you, Jamar, for that information. Terry, Virginia's update today for PEUC. He said there's no update. I love it. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, we have a super chat. Susan, thank you so much. Oh, Susan, you're amazing. Thank you. I really appreciate the super chat. KY Jack, do you have to pay taxes on your extra money I receive? So yeah, any unemployment you do have to pay taxes on. Stimulus checks, you do not have to pay taxes. Okay, Schulten. So if you're on, I think PUA, Pennsylvania's paying out all the backdated weeks if you have an unresolved issue or an outstanding issue, then that may be the issue. Oh, right. Okay, yeah. So Pennsylvania's paying out back weeks, except if you have an unresolved issue. Right, yeah. Nope, absolutely, that makes sense. Marion, PUC in Florida. I'm not familiar with $600 PEUC. I can see what's going on with that, but it doesn't ring a bell. So, Elliot, Pennsylvania should be paying out for everything unless your claim should, unless your claim has an issue. Like if PUA has an issue, then obviously you have to fix whatever your issue is. And then obviously for people, there are still a lot of people on PUC that are able to file, but they're still not getting paid. In order for them to do so, some have to reach out to support. Keith, do I file for a new claim the same way as I did the first time? So yes, for regular unemployment, yes, if that's what you're asking. Yeah, John, Tennessee, I have is paying. So yeah, definitely, if you can, get in touch with unemployment. Arika, use your technique for chat, but still couldn't get through. Keep trying all this week. Yeah, definitely try to do it in the afternoon. Mornings obviously are worse. My internet is really fast too, so I could also be cheating there. But yeah, definitely try later in the afternoon. I don't recommend lunchtime because I have a feeling with typical government offices, like the DMV, how they go to lunch from like 12 to 1 and then there's like barely anyone there. So yeah, definitely in the afternoon. I think it was last Tuesday at 3 o'clock. I was able to get in within like 5 minutes. Blaze, Pennsylvania PUA pays out the regular unemployment and bonus every week together. Okay, cool. Thank you. Because yeah, I forgot about that. I appreciate that. Rosie, I certified on November 24th, and I got verified for maybe that's supposed to be 124. Got verified for ID.me, but January 27th, I received a letter, got approved for PUA. I have to recertify, but will I get a new debit card? No, you should keep the same credit card, if I'm understanding what you're reading. So it sounds like maybe you were on it and then you were taken off PUA. Yeah, if you already have a debit card, they probably won't send you a new one. Me, Marshan, phase 2 in Colorado, there's no date, there's no timeline. It just says after phase 1, which is really helpful, isn't it? Daryl, they told me I was kicked all because of the updates in Washington, D.C. Dot the genius. What does it mean when it says your claim is in progress? So, it should be that you are ready to get paid. Obviously, are you in Pennsylvania? Maybe Dot. Which I think a lot of Pennsylvania PUA claimants have a status of in progress and they're waiting to get paid. So, yeah, from just the research I've been doing on Facebook, it seems like people that were once in progress wake up one morning, eventually get paid. But as we know, there's so many issues with PUA. It's nuts. Oh, thank you, CC, for helping out. Charisse, do we have to wait to get the boost, or will they give the boost without the PEUC? I'm in PA. So you'll receive payment for PEUC 1 week, and then you'll get the extra boost the following week. Mark, I did the ID me. That was verified and approved. Now they're asking me to change my PIN, and every time I put in the information he sent me, it's telling me that it's wrong. I do not have, I don't know. I haven't had to do ID me, so that is kind of like foreign territory, so to speak. So yeah, if anyone has any insight on that, that would be to help Mark out. That would be awesome. And DA is saying Michigan is not paying my PUA, so it seems like Michigan and Pennsylvania are kind of like one of the same. Like some people are getting paid, some people aren't. Virginia's a mystery. Yes. I'm in PA. My PUA account says proof of employment sufficiency. Okay, that's a new one. So maybe it sounds okay. So in I know for people that were on PUA, you do have to upload any income documentation, and maybe that's a new status that's what they're looking for. I haven't heard of that one. That's definitely a new one. Sorry, I'm just writing that down. See if I can find anything on that. Chapella, Pennsylvania PUA was able to file for 5 weeks and was shocked. I got paid. Oh, I got paid all 5 weeks plus my boosts. Thank you for the house. Thank you for the help, info, advice. You rock. Don't give up, people. Keep trying. Oh, I'm so happy for you. That's awesome. Yay. Progress. And you are welcome. Virginia unemployment offices were closed on Monday. Oh, Seoul. It's saying in progress for almost a week now. Yeah, let me yeah, that's not good. Can you maybe send an email? At least in the meantime, and then hopefully if they actually answer the email before, maybe they'll be able to fix it before the system, they do like a system-wide fix. Oh wow, lots of comments on Virginia. Yeah, Virginia's not doing you guys any favors, are they? Yeah, Cece says we all have to remember that everything is on their time. When the government has to give us, they will take their time. But when we are working, they take their cut before we see it. Crooks. Isn't that the truth? That is so true. Daryl, Washington, D.C., I keep looking up the app on the website. Unemployment tells me another thing. Mark says Iowa. What's going on with Iowa? I think we talked about Iowa. Oh, yeah. I actually looked up Iowa specifically, actually, right before we started. Any news for, yeah, Iowa? Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't seem like they have updated their system. They say if you exhausted PUC or PUA after December 27th, there will be gaps in payments. And yeah, they're still working on their systems in Iowa. So, and I don't have an ETA of when you'll be able to get paid or when you'll be able to certify. Let's start there first, right? Cece says, money or no money. I'm definitely watching the Super Bowl on Sunday. Yeah, me too. Tennessee. Yeah, the only update I have for Tennessee is I was under the impression that they were paying. If that is incorrect, definitely let me know. How do I send a super chat? Never sent one before. You deserve it. Thank you. I don't know. I think on a mobile, if you're watching this on a mobile device, it might be harder to find. But on desktop, I think it's like at the bottom. I don't know. Let me see if I can find myself on a mobile device. Let me see. Okay, now and I'm only doing this just because I'm curious as well. But why I'm not able to watch my own video? Oh, my phone's frozen. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I'm not sure if you're on a mobile, but desktop, it should be below the video, I think. But thank you. Wisconsin. Yeah, we did talk about Wisconsin, but I can't remember what we said. Sorry. Wisconsin. Oh, yeah, the flipping PEUC. Someone told me, I think a couple days ago, that they had heard the first week of March. Aloha. Monica, I haven't got paid since October. I file every 2 weeks and just says pending. Live in Hawaii. Oh boy. Yeah, you definitely want to reach out to support for that. It looks like Hawaii is paying for PUA, but they're still. Oh yeah, this was weird. So, and if you live in Hawaii, I read a resource, or actually, there's a resource in the description below, but I also read that you have the option, you could stay on extended benefits or switch to PEUC, which is really weird how they're giving you guys that option. Yeah, I know, Patricia. It's impossible to get in touch with anyone. Some states, like Louisiana, I think, and there was another state, are starting to do weekends on unemployment support hours, which would definitely be the best time to call because people typically don't do that on weekends. Oh, Nacy says Illinois unemployment can't certify because the system has crashed. That's good to know. DA PUA Michigan self-employment uploaded a ton of info, can't reach anyone on the phone, always disconnected 6 times. Yeah, that seems to happen a lot in Pennsylvania too. It's like you finally connect, you get excited, and then they hang up. Oh, Washington, D.C. up and running. I think they are. In other words, they are paying out the extensions. D.C. is. Oh, Reese. Yeah, you know what? I'm glad you mentioned that. Reese said, I followed the advice that Markio mom gave on our live the other day to avoid the queue. Oh, yeah, to go to the queue. Go to Pennsylvania portal claim summary, scroll down to benefits certification. I was able to file. Yes, we thank you for that information. So yeah, if you were looking to skip the queue for Pennsylvania PUA, Reese just gave the instructions right there. And Terry got paid today. Yay. Brenton, you're welcome. Yeah, Eddie, there's a lot going on in New Jersey. Meaning supposedly on Friday, the governor is going to be talking about the unemployment situation. So Friday should be pretty interesting. Because, yeah, you guys have been waiting way too long. Oh, Monica, where can I go for help? In Hawaii. Unfortunately, I don't know. It's the same in here with Pennsylvania too for PUA. I do recommend that the call volumes are typically lower in the afternoon and towards the end of the week. At least that's what they tell us in Pennsylvania. Maybe you can try that as well. If you have the time, maybe Friday afternoon, starting at like lunchtime, I would start, or maybe not lunchtime, but maybe like at 1. But yeah, towards the end of the week and then towards the end of the day. Where am I? Cash only. I exhausted my regular UI benefits and apply for PUA. Then login is only saying it's been receiving process. So if you just exhausted your regular unemployment, your next program is PEUC. So for now, don't worry about PUA. And if obviously, I don't know what state you are in, cash only, but in Pennsylvania, if you're in Pennsylvania, they will automatically create a PEUC program for you. So you shouldn't have to do anything. But yeah, your next program after regular unemployment is PEUC. Terry got paid. James, I've had payment issues since August 1st. That's ridiculous. Nellie was able to file for 5 weeks and didn't get paid. Oh, Mr. Things. Finally catch you live. Please, I have to ask you something. Okay. Oh, there you go. If I change the tax withholding to get the full $300 a week in Florida, will that mess anything up? No. So if you change, then they're just not going to take taxes out now, and then you'll just have to possibly, obviously, I don't know your tax situation, right? But there could be a possibility that you would have to pay taxes on that at the end, more so than you would if you would have them take out taxes. Wow, did I just totally mess that up? So yes, you should have the ability to change your tax amount so they don't take any out and you could receive the entire $300. But then when it comes tax time, you might have to owe more on taxes. So Susan says, PUA approved. Email says they need to work info. Where do I send it? Will I get more than 100? Okay, so Susan's in Georgia. Let me go to Georgia. What's going on with good old Georgia? Oh, okay, Georgia. Got it. Sorry. Again, I get my, and I do have a Georgia resource in the description below that actually is very detailed. It's probably one of the best I've seen. Anyway, let me see. Let me see your question. POA approved. Email says they need to work info. Where do I send it? Will I get more than $149? Determination said January 3rd when it started. I know in Pennsylvania we have a portal for PUA, and you can actually upload the documents in that portal. I'm not sure if that's an option in Georgia or not. Will I get more than $149? So if they determine that your weekly benefit amount is $149, then that's what you will get. However, because with the new extensions, there also is an extra $300 boost that they're paying out every single week. So instead of, oh, sorry, I lost the chat there for a second. So instead of the $149 that you'll get every single week, they'll tack on another $300. So then you will get $449 every single week until the extension expires, which is March or April, depending on when you started on PUA. So the question is, where do you send it? Do me a favor, go to the resource in the description. That'll take you to, the Georgia page. And I would go or like do some research on this page and see if you find anything as far as, oh wait, let's just go, oh, you know what? Go to that page to the right, you'll see a page specifically for PUA. And hopefully there's information here about where to upload your stuff. There's information on what you can, what they're looking for, which is definitely helpful. But yeah, hopefully on here it'll say somewhere. It's kind of long, so I don't want to read through the whole thing when I'm on chat. But yeah, so hopefully that helps you. And I'll actually put the PUA page in chat for you too. Yeah, Ohio's just, Ohio's got a lot going on as well. Okay. Rhonda, hope your evening is fabulous. It is. I'm spending it with you guys. I have 3 weeks of benefits and told I'm I have three weeks of benefits and I'm told I'm ineligible in Texas and didn't appeal and no money or boost since December. What do I still do? Wait. Yeah, so you did an appeal, and are they still like thinking about the appeal? What program were you on? Because in the event, if you were applying for regular unemployment or maybe PEUC and you get denied PEUC or regular unemployment, you can always file for PUA and see if you qualify for PUA. Okay. Moon, Georgia's extended benefits is ending. Oh, okay. That's good to know. Okay, so Georgia's extended benefits is ending in a couple days this week. What does that mean to people who have already exhausted extended benefits before December 26th and have kept certifying, waiting to be converted to PEUC? What's happening? So, yeah, Georgia's just taking some time here. Wait, let me get back to where I was. So what'll happen is because they extended PEUC, even if you already exhausted extended benefits last year, it shouldn't matter because they extended PEUC. So it sounds like you're in that kind of waiting period, which is the worst thing to be, right? Because you qualify for a program. We're just waiting on Georgia to actually program it so then you can start to get paid. So yeah, it doesn't mean anything actually. You can only collect extended benefits for the maximum amount that they pay, that the state pays. So it's no big deal. It doesn't affect you. And then those people that are in the middle of collecting extended benefits, obviously they'll stop and then they'll be converted to PEUC as well. Josh, I'm in Florida, only $300 a week, but is it every 2 weeks? So not sure what you're asking, Josh. So the extra $300 boost, you will get paid every single week, or yeah, you'll get paid every single week. However, you might get paid every 2 weeks because maybe that's how Florida pays out. So in Pennsylvania, it's the same way. Okay, so Rhonda. Okay, so 1228 was told not to reapply and told yesterday, yes, I do need to reapply, but now I've got to speak to a specialist. Are you in Texas, I think? And every day their contractors answer and can't fix it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and that's the thing, because they don't communicate anything, right? And that's what's so frustrating. Yeah, that's ridiculous. And the fact that uh, they hire people that can't help them, right? And I mean, it's probably not their fault. It's probably the way that they're being trained, but it's just it's so frustrating. Executive chef, my employer assaulted me and I reported it. Then they started a paper trail of write-ups. I hope I win my appeal this week. Whoa, that's a lot going on. And good luck with that. My goodness. All right. Best time to call Maryland offices is a half hour before they close. Oh, Vaughn, your benefit year end was yesterday. I didn't receive anything today. I can continue certification since November. Now, when I log in, it says, do I need to reapply again? So yeah, that's actually true. So once you hit your benefit year end date, you should file for regular unemployment all over again. And that's in every single state. And then after you do that, then the state will determine if it makes sense for you to stay on regular unemployment or for you to stay on the program that you are currently on. And maybe you didn't receive anything as far as, well, hopefully they should mail you something. But as we know, the mail is a little slow right now. So that's probably why you're able to certify, but that's probably why you're not getting paid. So yeah, definitely. Although, unless you exhausted your benefits in November, you should have gotten it paid at least for December, but you may have exhausted everything by then. Do you need to reapply again? Yeah, so definitely, sorry, I saw your different chats. Yeah, definitely apply for regular unemployment if your benefit year end date ended yesterday. Oh, Melissa, that's so frustrating. I got an email from my unemployment saying I didn't prove my identity. I have about 5 times. Oh my gosh, that's so frustrating. Okay, I'll answer a couple more. Trying to get through here, but oh, you're welcome, Rhonda. Oh wait, let me see your. Hold on. They told me to do nothing for 28 days. Then on the 29th day, they said, yes, I do need to reapply. And now I've got to speak with a specialist, start a new claim, restart my benefits, and backdate to, and you are in Texas. Yeah. Yeah, as long as you're certifying and as long as you are approved for those weeks, you'll definitely get retro pay. For sure. Let's see. Brandy. Hold on, where'd Brandy go? Anything from Ohio. I was paid and then suddenly cut off. So if you were cut off at the end of December 27th, it's only because PUA did technically expire December 27th. However, they have recently, well, not recently, but at the end of December, they did extend PUA to March 13th. And unfortunately, in Ohio, they haven't finished implementing the program changes needed in order to be able to certify and then in turn pay claimant. So unfortunately in Ohio for you, you're going to have to wait a little bit. In the description in below this video, I do have a resource specifically for Ohio that goes into a lot more detail than what I just explained. But yeah, definitely check that out when you get a chance. Oh, Rhonda, you're welcome. No, I do care. That's why I do the channel. I feel bad because usually the channel gets so ahead that it skips. It skips some chats and but yeah, it's nice that it's not so crowded that I'm able to answer at least most of them. Or hey, I'm a PUC and PA. I'm getting paid now, but I did not get paid for the weeks. Yeah, me neither. So I had to contact unemployment support. I did it by way of chat. It was pretty easy, and they knew. Luckily, I got agents that knew exactly what to do. So I did upload a video last week on how to connect with agents through chat, and definitely check that out and definitely contact them. Sharice, so this will be the last one, and then I'm going to pop off here. I just checked my benefits. It said I have 2 weeks to claim, but I already claimed them before. Should I claim them again? Are you in Pennsylvania by any chance? Because sometimes it happens to me as well. It could be some system glitch. Yeah, okay, yeah, you are in PA. Yeah, it's a glitch that they have in Pennsylvania on the PEUC regular unemployment side. You can, it's not going to hurt anything. It's like when you file biweekly, that's like your real claim. But then when you file, if you see that you're able to file on the off week, that's like I don't want to say the fake one, but I don't want to say it doesn't count. But if you do certify for everything, it's not going to hurt. That might be a good thing to do, or just keep. Yeah, you know what? I think the best thing to do is probably certify for everything, because even what I do, I keep a spreadsheet of the weeks that I certify, and that's how I notice that as well. Yeah, I mean, it's not going to hurt if you do it. It's just one's like the real one and the other one's like the fake one. It's so weird. But yeah, it's definitely confusing for sure. Miss Sophia, I'm able to certify back weeks this past Sunday, but it says in progress. I don't know what to do. I've never had an issue. Yeah, they're if you're in Pennsylvania, Miss Sophia, they're definitely having some PUA issues. They're paying some people and not others. Yeah, I'm hoping that it's a situation that you'll just wake up one day and eventually get paid. At least that's what I'm reading from Facebook, like people's different situations. So hopefully that'll be yours. I think what they're almost doing, it sounds like, is taking like a group of people every single day and paying those group of people. Obviously, they're not doing it fast enough. Yeah, definitely keep continuing to certify, for sure. Obviously, if you can get in touch with unemployment, that would be awesome. I know how difficult it is. So yeah. Sorry, that's probably not much help. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, definitely emailing them is perfectly fine too. Nance, I saw you were live. Wanted to say thank you so much for all you've been doing. You were so helpful with me. I'm in Pennsylvania. Now I've been collecting since the last week. Yay. Thanks again. You're welcome. And thanks for popping on and letting me know. I appreciate that. Frankie, yeah, Ohio is saying the 6th for people that have exhausted benefits in December. And then I think it's mid-February for people that exhausted PUA prior to December. But yeah, definitely take a look at the link that I have in the description for you for Ohio. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. I do go live every single day, Monday through Friday, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you guys so much for being here. And I'll see you tomorrow night. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.